Are you doing your retirement wrong and you don't even know it? Not because you ran out of money, but because you confused being busy with living an effective retirement. I made the same mistake. And when I found what was actually missing, everything changed. And for sure, it will change for you too. Let's dive right into it. Before you retired, you were sold a version of retirement. Travel, relax, hobbies, family time, friends, and alongside that, a financial checklist. Save this amount, invest here, make these tax moves, hit the number, and you are set. Those things matter. I'm not dismissing them, but here's where the advice stops short. It tells you how to fund retirement, not how to live it. And that gap, that's exactly where most retirees get stuck. Let me be direct with you. If you're watching this video, your financial risk is low. The people who face real financial hardship in retirement are the ones who never planned, never researched, and never watched a video like this one. You are not that person. So if money isn't the main risk you face, what is it? If you're new here, I'm Jan, founder of the Golden Age Lifestyle, and based on my own experience, I can tell you the biggest threat to retirement is not running out of money. It's running out of purpose. I hit that wall myself, even with savings in place. Here's what happened. When I retired, I was financially comfortable, I would say. I had done what the advisors said, and within a few months, I was asking myself, is this all there is? And that question hit hard, because I had followed every rule and still felt lost. What I found next wasn't in any financial guide. It changed how I approached every single day in retirement. It comes down to 3 steps, and the first one might surprise you. The first step is health, and I don't mean this as a cliche. Without your health, everything else becomes secondary. Full stop. 2 things drive it. 1, eat well. Cut the junk food, excess of sugar, and processed oils. You know this already. The question is, where did you act on it? Number 2, move your body every day. I use my iPhone to hit at least 10,000 steps daily. No exceptions. That method works for me. Find one that works for you. Health is the foundation of an effective retirement. Without it, steps 2 and 3 don't matter. Step 2 is where it gets interesting, and it's the one most retirees overlook completely. Your brain needs progress. It always has. When you were working, that need was met automatically. Deadlines, projects, problems to solve. In retirement, that stimulus disappears overnight. And if you don't replace it, your brain pays the price. The good news, now you choose what to create, not what your boss needed, what you want to build. Painting, writing, woodworking, whatever you want. Building something online, for example. Whatever it is, start it, work on it, finish it. In my case, I turn my skills and experience into an online business. More on that shortly. Creativity doesn't just give you something to do, it keeps your brain sharp, which loops back to health. But here's the step that most retirement guides skip entirely. And it's the one that makes the other 2 actually work. Step 3, connection. When you work, you were surrounded by people every day, colleagues, clients, suppliers, a full network. Retirement removes almost all of it immediately. Here's the truth most people don't face. The majority of those work relationships were situational. They disappear when the job does. So in retirement, two things need to happen. Deepen the real friendships, the ones that existed outside work, and build new connections with people in the same life stage as you. Connection keeps you sharp, feeds your creativity, and gets you out of your own head. Health, creativity, connection. Those are the three pillars of an effective retirement. Did you notice it was not on my list? Money. And that's not a coincidence. Here's what the money first mindset actually costs you. I've seen retirees with significant savings who live quietly miserable lives. And I've seen people with modest resources who wake up energized every morning. The difference is not money, it's purpose. Here's a shift that changes everything. Money is a tool, not a destination. A purposeful retirement lived well can actually generate income. But chasing money as the goal, that never generates purpose. You may be asking now, how do I actually build this purposeful retirement day to day? That's exactly what the next part covers. The two words changed how I structured every day in retirement, and they will change yours too. I want to talk about two words that sound similar, but mean very different things. Effective means doing the right things. Efficient means doing things right in an organized, prioritized way. I know retirees who are constantly busy. They meet friends, watch television, go to events. They are effective, always doing something, but they are rarely efficient. No structure, no priorities, no intentional use of time. They drift through the days all the time. A real effective retirement requires both. The right activities structured and prioritized. I have a full video on how to apply this balance in practice. Look on the link in the description below. Here's how I put it all together, and the tool that made it stick. Once I was clear on my purpose, sharing what I know with the world, I knew what I was waking up for every day. That was the effective part, choosing the right direction. But I also needed a system to manage it, the efficient part. As someone who didn't grow up in the digital world, I needed something built for people just like me, which may be applied to you as well. I found a platform that handled the structure, saved me time, and let me focus on the work that mattered for me. I left a link in the description if you want to explore it further. Here's your starting point, and it's simpler than you think. An effective retirement is not complicated, but it is intentional. Start with the foundation we talked about, health, creativity, connection. Then be both effective and efficient. Choose the right activities and give each one the time and structure it deserves. Retirement is the most privileged chapter in your life. You have earned the right to live it with purpose. What's your biggest challenge in building a purposeful retirement? Drop a comment below here. I read every single one. And if this resonates with someone you know, share it with you. You could be the reason their retirement changes. For more, watch the video coming up here on the screen, where I walk through my full transition in retirement. I'll see you there.